guys, Wins here with another part of Pokemon Platinum. In the last part, we finished up stuff in Snowpoint, and in this part, we've flown back to Veilstone City, and we're going to take down Team Galactic for another time. So if you talk to this guy, he's like, there, would you look at those antennae? I don't know what they do, but those are some mighty impressive antennae. Hey, it's you. I bet you don't remember me, but I sure remember you. Because of you, they took my Clefairy away. My partner called it quits and went back to his old country. Wow, I know nothing. I don't know anything about any storage key. And then he runs off and then lookers all around and he's like, oh, aha, you leave this to me. The storage key for entering Team Galactic hideout is something. A frontal assault is not possible. Well, will you help me enter the building, warehouse, whatever? So yeah, he tells me that we should go and venture on through. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to sprint really fast over to the warehouse, which is just around here. And if you walk here, there's Looker, and he's like, hello, I've kept you waiting. I'll use this storage key I've obtained from Team Galactic. Chunk, yes, it's opened. Oh, go ahead, my friend, do not expose yourself to danger. And he looks left and right and walks on down. So there's a Duskstone, just in case you need one. And we're just going to go up here, but you can't open this door because, oh noes. So if you go this way, there's a Team Galactic guy. And he's like, a trainer. And there is a load of these battles of just like Golbats and Stunky and stuff, which Hatter can take like a champ and just Ice Shard and it dies. Because, yeah, we are just that cool. So, in case you couldn't tell, I have proved that I've got over the 15 minutes mark. I've had it for a while, but here's a 20-minute video for you because I'm just that nice. So I'm going to crunch, hoping not for a fire attack, but I get the beat up, which did absolutely nothing, and I can just crunch again, and it dies. So I shoot to Elliot for the Murkrow, which I can just Thunderfang and it dies, because awesome like that, I guess. Except not really, except really. So yeah, we're just going to beat that, because we are just so cool. We are cooler than Mike Posner. If you get that, you're just cool. Cool. So here's a Glameow, and Glameow's like Glameow, and we're just gonna Ice Fang it, and it's gonna like die, except not really, because Glameow are just like burly and stuff, because they're burlier than Chuck Norris. It's Chuck Meow. Whatever. Okay, so Peps can take it down because Peps is cool, and we're just gonna use these teleport things, and I'm very clever. I don't usually get this first try, but I did. So I'm just completely going off track there. Yeah, I am clever. Deal. So he uses an X defend, and I go for return, and I don't know why I have to just use an X defend, but I did it, and 2-hit KO for the win. So Kadabra's like, oh, Kadabra, and I return, and it dies. So yeah, but Frederick, we beat Dr. Frederick, and we pick up the dubious disc because we are just dubious. So there's a sludge bomb because we promote bombs, and I'm just going to run this way, even though I don't think I had to, but I like it. So we're going to go this way, and it's like, oh god, I'm in promotion to be commander. I'll be your commander. Okay, Kelly Rose, whatever her name is, she's cool. Go buy her music. Okay, other musicians are available. So we beat that Chuck Meow, and it dies. There's a Murkrow, and we can take this down with an Ice Shard, pretty much. Can we? No, we can't, because Ice Shard is rubbish. I will teach it Ice Beam. Do I teach it Ice Beam or Blizzard? Confusifying. I'll probably teach it Ice Beam. So, there's a Krogunk, and it's going to come out, and I'm going to switch into Feeling. Oh, I still need a better name for that. God, that's a rubbish name. Yeah, so we beat the Krogunk, because Krogunk is not very cool, because he's not. And here's another Team Galactic person. If we talk to him, he's like, oh no, I'm not really a bad guy, although you are. And this guy's like, yeah, I have a Stunky because I'm smelly. I have a Stunky because I'm smelly. What was I thinking when I said that? So there's Toxic and Junk, and we can just junk the skunk without flunk plunk. I don't know, Ice Fang. So I'm just going to use my full heal. No, I think I have a Peach Berry, and that does it well, and I can just close my bag. So I'm going to skillfully dodge that guy because I'm skillful, and we're going to just go through here, even though it's not really necessary. This is just a side part. If you're following me, I shouldn't have said this. You don't need to do this bit. This is just for fun. So here's an item. It's Frustration. If your Pokemon hate you, this move does more. So if you've got Pokemon that hate you, teach it to that, and they will. The move will be more powerful. Don't just use it on a Pokemon you just caught, because they'll have base power, base happiness, and that won't do very much. But if you've got a Pokemon that's like died a lot and been poisoned a lot, and like you've given it berries that lower happiness, all that junk, then use Frustration. Okay, so we're going to go up here, and we're going to open this door, and that was just me because I recorded these on 2 separate occasions. So I'd rather have a double battle here, and I get one because, you know, I don't mind double battles. Everyone's all like hating on double battles, but I like them. So here's a double battle, and it's like a man and woman, and they've both got Golbats. And if I should really have Hatter out now, shouldn't I? And glitchy thon. Sorry, I don't know if that's, you can see the glitch, but it just glitched on my screen well badly. Have I not sped this up? I don't think I've sped this part up. Oh, no way. Have I sped this part up? Oh no, it looks like I sped it up a bit. I don't even know. Does it matter? No, it doesn't. So we're going to Thunderfang, and it dies, because we call, yeah, and there's a Houndour. It's like, Houndour! I can just brine, and that'll die. Yep. Predictions for the win. I could have surfed, but that would have affected Elliot, and we did not want that. So up here's another guy, and he's like, Team Galactic, my name's Darius. And there's a Porygon too. Seemingly, in all of the, like, evil team places, there's one guy with the Porygon 2. And it's usually a real pain to beat, because it's like, conversion 2, conversion 2. And it always changes type, and then it's impossible to beat. But, except not really. So, we're going to go over here, and he's like, look her, and he's like, psst, over here. There's gathering of Team Galactic people. And then Cyrus is like, I'm going to make him really British, so be wary. Fellow members of Team Galactic, hear me. My name, as I appear to you today, is Cyrus. This world of ours is a crude one. In a word, it is incomplete. It has been, and always will be, a struggle to survive in this world. We humans and Pokemon are likewise incomplete. Because we are also lacking, we fight, we maim. It is ugly. I hate the incompleteness. That we're all incomplete. I hate it with my entire body and being. The world should be complete. The world must change. Then who will change it? Me, Cyrus, and Team Galactic. Yes, all of you. Together we pored over myths and exposed their secrets. Together we captured legendary Pokemon. And now Team Galactic has obtained the energy to change the world. The power of dreams is within our grasp. Understand it, fellow members. My long-held dream world is on the verge of becoming reality. All those headed to Mount Coronet and those who remain here. Though our missions may differ, our hearts beat as one. Let there be glory for Team Galactic. Master Cyrus is the greatest. Yeah, that was all one person saying Master Cyrus is the greatest. So, you know, I kind of whispered and stumbled over my words a bit, but never mind. So, here's Luca, and he's like, whew. So that was Cyrus, the boss of Team Galactic. Quite the performance, no. Mesmerising for only 27 years old. But to make a world for Team Galactic and none other. It's preposterous, so much so that it makes my head spin. A new world, what is that, and what is this incomplete world? Very well, to investigate such matters, it is the job for the International Police, of which I am a member in good stead. And it is my job, therefore, we shall part ways here. Take care. Take extra care, my friend. And he looks left and right and runs across the road, because he's a good boy. And I'm just going to apologise, I just need to take a drink because my throat hurts. Got my latte. Lovely. So, here's a stunky, and a Krogunk. I don't know why I stumbled over that. It's a stunky deal. So Elliot's going to get poisoned again for the second time in this video, because he's just so attracted to poison. And he can still crunch and beat him, and Peppers grows level even though you can't see him. But once you learn Fling, I'm like, I hate that move. I taught it to my Togepi and it flung a lucky egg. Twice. I mean, come on, how unlucky is that? It's like completely ironic. Irony! So, there's the same Pokemon in just another order, because they're cool. And, yeah. So, he goes for Memento, and my attack stats fall, but I can still beat him. And Mud Bomb nearly takes me down, except not really. And there's a, Chuck Meow. And Chuck Meow's like, meow, and charms me. And it's like, attack harshly fell. So I'm going to fly, and the Krogunk dies. Yeah. It was manslaughter. Don't know why I said that. Okay, so the psychic manslaughters the Chuck Meow, and Chuck Meow dies. So, yeah, we're just going to Full Hill, because we are just so awesome. And I was looking for, like, an all-round berry or something, but I don't have one, but never mind. So you go to this one and go up these stairs, and da-da-da, crazy British man is there. Gonna have to heal my Pokemon. God, Max Potion. Oh, I don't want to have to use that, but I'm gonna, because Elliot may be necessary against his Hunch Crow. And all screen, blackout, all screen. Sorry, you can't even see that. I know I've said that before, but the screen went black. So, yeah, that's my screensaver kicking in, because it kicks in about 10 minutes, and I've not touched the mouse for about 10 minutes. As you can see, it's 10 minutes into the video. How mesmerising. Okay, so we're just gonna open these doors, because we've got the Galactic key. And they've got no security in this place. And so he's like, so you've come after my speech. Snicker. A big lie, of course. It's true insofar as my intention is to create a new world. But that world isn't for the likes of Team Galactic. I seek an entirely new world solely for myself. If not, it could never be the complete and perfect world. You've seen my minions of Team Galactic. You yourself must know that they are informally useless and incomplete. I know why you're here. I can sense it in you. It's about Uxie, Mesprite and Azelf, correct? You want to save them. I no longer have any need for them. I'm finished with them. If your heart aches to save them, go right ahead. I couldn't care less. It will save me the trouble of disposing of them, but I must say you are a remarkable specimen. Those Pokemon have nothing to do with you, do they? But yet, you still come to rescue them out of pity. Such pitifully useless emotion. It's illogical and irrational. Pity and compassion are products of the weak and faulty human heart. You were compelled to come here by such vacuous sentimentality. Vacuous, don't know how to pronounce that. I'll make you regret paying the heed to your heart. It's like I don't know what I was doing there. Okay, so there's Sneasel, and I brought Flame onto the front because I knew there was going to be a Sneasel because I can foresee the future, and I'm be Flame wheeling, and it's a be dying. Except not really, so I can just Ember and it will die, except for Hyper Potion, and I predicted that and went for Flame Wheel. How awesome am I? I need to get rid of Ember and Flame Wheel. God, I need to get a load of TMs. I'll do that off screen and I'll teach it to them and I'll show you because I'm a nice person. So, we beat the Sneasel and get 1, 2, 4, 3 experience. And there's a Crobat, because Crobat's like, I don't know if that's the noise Crobat makes, but it's the noise it makes in my head. So it goes for the Air Cutter and that pretty much KOs me because it's super effective. And the Flamon dies, and that's a bit of disappointment. So I'm gonna switch into Elliot, because Elliot's like, roar, and lifts his head up, and because, you know, supersonic. Predicting that, I go to Elliot, who manages to take stats problems well, except not really, and dies, except not really. I'm a full of except not reallys. So, gonna Thunderfang, and that's gonna be taking down the Crobat, because Crobat's a bit fail-like that, isn't he? Yes, he is. So, not much more to say. Here's another Hunch Crow, and I'm going to switch into Hatter. Yeah, Hatter, because, you know, why not? If it's got any normal type moves, it doesn't have any normal type moves, I don't know why I'm saying that. I'm just going to be Ice Fanging, and that's going to take it down to about half. But he has a berry of sorts, citrus berry, and a feint attack, and the feint attack does, whoa, a ton. Oh, it's super effective in it, because of my ghost typing. Forgot about that. I'm going to Ice Fang, and he's going to Nightshade. That's going to do 46 damage, and I'm going to die. Sad face. So, I'm going to switch back into Elliot, because Elliot is fan-dabby-dozy, and can just Thunderfang. Predicting the full restore, I go for a high-powered move, like Spark. Oh my god, no, I didn't. I just went for Spark. How rubbish am I? Oh, that probably did more than Thunderfang would have done. Oh, my bad. Never mind. I'll have to check out the base power. Tell me down below what would have done more, if any of you are that cool. No, I'll find out, don't worry about you. Don't you guys worry. So, I've completely missed what this guy's saying. He's like, how wasteful, such emotions are but mere illusions. And like all illusions, they fade over time until death banishes them forever. That is why I have abandoned all emotions as useless sentimentality. But that doesn't matter, I doubt you will ever understand my position. That said, I recognise that you are strong and courageous to come alone. This is your reward. And he's like, oh no, time to choose. Oh, I'm giving you time out. I picked the pencil sharpener. Oh god. Okay, if you get that, you're cool. If you get that, you're just awesome. But I guess only like 3 people, maybe 2, will get that. but Uberness. Okay, so he's going to ramble on about Team Galactic members and don't use Pokemon as tools or something ridiculous, and I'm not even reading, I'm actually just looking at my latte wanting to drink some more, and I'm going to be drinking it in a minute. And he tells us that there's a warp panel ahead that we can use, and he's off to Mount Coronet, foreshadowing the future. So I'm going to be taking another drink, don't mind me. It's all gone. Sad face. Big sad face. That's my big sad face. So we're going to pretend to be him because we've gone this way, and yeah, we're cool. So we're going to go this way, and there's another warp panel, and it's like, ta-da! And all these people are like, oh, I don't know what's going on. Oh, what am I going to do? And there's a forest door, because that's useful. That's useful now, isn't it? Now we're blooming after the battle. Guess it might be. And he's like, I feel awful about what we did. That experiment went too far. Too far. I'm not sure if I can stomach Master Cyrus's plans. Yeah, you're just going to die, mate, because he doesn't really care about you. He's just going to send you off. And she feels sickened to say anything. Because, you know what, you're going to die too, because it's just going to be him in this new world. Him and Giratina, and maybe even Diagram Palkia. Because he's that cool. And here's Uxie, I don't know how to pronounce it, Azelf, and Mesprite. And here's Sharon, he's like, Foya, those Pokemon of the lakes, where do you suppose they would go? And Saturn's like, what are you trying to say? Nothing. Pay it no heed. A new world isn't overly interesting. What of it? If Cyrus is right, then Team Galactic will rule that new world. That's what will be interesting. A chance to enjoy its sweets. I surely hope that our visionary Cyrus releases or whatever his dreams. I look forward to whatever our beloved leader has planned atop Mount Coronet. Gramps, our boss can do what without your kind of moral support. So I talked to the wrong person, and I'm gonna be talking to Saturn. So we just talked to him, and he's like, You came all this way here just to save some Pokemon. Though it's nothing new, I can't say I understand our boss. Why would he let a kid like you come and go freely? We, Team Galactic, take all that we need and eliminate that we do not. But anyway, you've taken the trouble to come, so let's do something. I'm going to give you payback and give you a battle. It's like... And I sped this up for time because I wasn't going to be talking for another few minutes because I didn't want to. And I forgot completely that I had this battle, so I didn't heal. But it's easy. I can just Thunderfang and kill it and nearly level up, but not really. And, oh no, Bronzor. Oh, sad face. Oh, there should be Uber. So I'm going to be surfing and it does nothing. And he's a be extrasensory and it does nothing. And I'm going to be surfing and it does nothing. And he would be extrasensory and it does nothing. And I'd use a Roost, which makes me just the flying type. So just normal type. So electric type moves do squat diddly there. Diddly squat, whatever. So he's going to be poison jabbing me and poisoning me. And I'm going to be surfing. And hey, was Luxray poisoned again? I don't even know. He could have been poisoned for the third time this video. Maybe even the second. I don't know why I switched out. I knew he had X's out. I'm talking quickly again. Let's slow it down. Okay, so we beat Saturn, because that's really easy. And he's like, Gar, what makes you so tough? Fine, do whatever you want with those 3 Pokemon. Press the button on the machine to set them free. They really couldn't care less about what we do to Pokemon, could they? Like, oh no, you beat me. That means you're good. So, yes, press the button. And they all just disappear. Watch. And zap. 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 There we go. I timed that awfully. Bad timing, FTW. So, we're be doing some stuff. Because stuff is pro. And, oh, God, he's reading stuff again. You know what? You're clever people. I'm sure you've got time to read that. You've got time for, like, another minute. There's not even a minute left of the video. Oh, there we go. Right, he's gone. And Cyrus is, Sharon still sits there. Sorry. Saturn, even Cyrus fall to a mere child. Team Galactic's state of affairs is worrying. That plan of Cyrus's atop a Mount Coronet. 2. Who knows if it'll work? Now, write that there. That is grammatically incorrect. It's not Cyrus's with apostrophe S. It's just Cyrus with an apostrophe. Get it right, Nintendo of America. Get it right. So there's all glitchy screen, but I don't care because I know I'm near a Pokemon Center, and I'm gonna be doing this. And I think feeling Elliot. See, Elliot was poisoned again. Third time this video. God,